that. Hey, you fuckos. It's almost time for the live show. Oh, that's just great.
What? Okay, fucking bitch.
Welcome everybody. You're listening to the Nerdcore Live Show. I was unmuted for a bit. I'm sorry. I was not about to run into that problem again. But yes, welcome everybody. Nerdcore Live Show number 23 here with the best co-host around. As always, it is the young Yoda. How are you doing?
Doing well, Raul. Doing well. Sups up, everybody. Welcome to the live show. Again, we have Eric. Blessed to have him on. Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, Eric is always Eric. Man, who here? What's up? What's up, Eric?
What's up? I'm here. Not dead yet. If you wanted me dead, too late. I'm alive, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's right, man. Let's go. We hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. A happy Easter. He is risen. Jesus is in white.
We hope you all scrambled them eggs.
Jesus is in white, and I hope everybody has been beating their dick by now in week 3 of quarantine, man.
Shout out Jesus.
And I'm sober today. I don't know.
Yeah. My everybody. Jesus wasn't white. Let's go ahead and get that first up there.
No, he was very tan.
He was very
tan.
I would say he spent a couple good days at SPI.
Yeah,
not orange.
Man, we got to talk. Easter. This is the man we need to honor today. This is who Easter is all about, man.
Oh yeah.
It ain't. It's this man right here, man. That's Jesus Christ. That is Jesus. Come on, man. That's Jesus Christ.
See, that's why you can't grow a beard, asshole.
He's our only hope. He is our only hope.
Help me, Holy One Kenobi. He's risen, bro.
Oh my God, wait.
He has the high ground. He has the high ground.
That is what is meant when they say he is risen. He has the high ground. Oh, and for all the viewers that we just lost, we love you too. But that's the show. Okay,
we're gonna get a cease and desist here soon.
We're gonna love it.
I thought you cared about your sponsors.
Nah. Yeah. Last week we made fun of a mega church. This week we're just making fun of Easter in general. So
Yeah. Well,
there's no going back.
I mean, I gotta say though, our sponsor Anchor, that's some ride or die shit right there.
Dude, I mean,
someone really anchored you down.
But how's everybody doing today?
Alive, well, and yeah, I'm glad to see everybody else here. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got my head decapitated today.
Ooh.
What?
Wooden pallet. Some white guy just decided to carry the wooden pallet on his shoulder, and he decided to go do a little.
Ooh.
And the pallet almost hit me in we're probably right there that close, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I went off on him, and I was like, "Homeboy, who carries a pallet like that?" He's like, "I'm sorry, I couldn't see it on the other side." And I was like, "Yeah, that's why you carry a wooden pallet like a normal person." But I get that's not how that works.
Can that constitute as a hate crime?
I'm pretty sure it was because homeboy was white.
Did you have to pull a Matrix move though?
Bro, I literally I turned around because I was gonna give a homeboy to another guy a receipt, and I turned around and then it just went. I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Ooh." I was like,
yeah. Oh crap! I forgot to input my newest soundbite, Brad. Damn it.
You think you can do it in 4 minutes though during commercial break?
Yes, I can definitely do it in 4 minutes.
That's the plan.
Break. I just honestly, I can just pretty much, I can do it right now, honestly. But what's it called? I'm gonna go ahead and make some room here But yeah, it's one of my favorite ones. I've been using it all over the place already, and I can't wait to bring it in right now, man. But
What is it?
oh, you've already seen it, bro. Come on, it's a fun one. But what's it called? I'm gonna start inputting that right now as we start here. But what's it called? Brad,
What the
anything?
fuck are you doing to your corn on the cob? What the hell?
I'm putting it on the table. You
Corn on the cob. Watch out with the corn on the cob.
Oh, this is when I need that damn soundbite.
He goes,
Brad,
Yeah, you gotta get right up in there.
Brad, I see that Till shirt. So, how's Till doing?
No sales, but I haven't been promoting it because I'm not the one to take advantage of pandemic. Go, hey, we're making masks. I'm not doing it.
You're a smart man.
I'm not doing it. I'm just going to let this go on the wayside because let's face it, everybody, they're spending less on clothing. They're spending more on groceries and toiletries and everything. And that's what they should be doing. I'm still going to exist after this. I'm still going to exist after this because I got 100, 200 shirts. So, it's not going nowhere.
Yeah, and unlike us over here, we're keep listening to the podcast. Please keep us afloat, please.
I mean, the podcast's still going to be here too. It's not like we were making money in the beginning either.
Oh, of course not.
y'all make money?
We actually do. I mean, not much, but little by little. Okay, we're trying to still get that what is it? MeUndies, MyUndies?
Huh?
MeUndies, Manscaped.
Yeah, the MeUndies, Manscaped.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.com.
I was actually just recording an episode of the Cinema Condition with Leah Burns, and the episode that we did was very erotic. So what's it called? The character in the film reads actual pornography readings.
Ooh.
And she was like, "Should I read some of these?" I'm like, "No, we gotta."
50 grades of shade. 50 grades of 50 shades of gray.
Whip it, read.
I was like, "No, we gotta take that for OnlyFans.com/the Cinema Condition."
OnlyFans.com/letitburns.
Let it burn. But dude, it's funny, man. It's what's it called? Yeah, I understand why you're not selling as much. Eric, what have you been up to? I know you've been playing the Warzone a lot with me.
I've been playing a lot of Warzone.
There was just a slight delay in that. How much have you been drinking?
No, I haven't. Nothing.
Sipping on that syrup. Sipping on
syrup,
that syrup.
Oh shit! Fuck! Oh.
You're not supposed to spill it on the computer. Oh my god!
What did I just miss?
He was showing his drink and he spilled it onto his computer.
I just wanted to show y'all my agua de sandía, bro.
I keep playing the soundbite, so hold on. I'm just trying to do this, man. I just trying.
Whoa!
Can we not?
Point of view action going on.
Can we not mess up computers?
Okay, that brings me up to a funny story. Not the POV action, but dropping stuff on my computer. One time I was in class and we were doing readings of plays we had written. So it wasn't my play. So I was just drinking my coffee, the basic theater major thing in the corner of the room on my computer, taking notes with my coffee. And I decide to do a chug of my coffee because it's about to finish. So I go and I have my computer on my lap. Mm-hmm. And that shit, the lid just falls in. It just breaks. And instead of falling all over me, it falls all over my computer.
Gravity is a son of a bitch in that way.
It is a son of a bitch. And if it didn't fuck up my computer, thankfully, we're good.
I mean, as long as you don't drop it off the bed, I think you're good.
Yeah, Raul.
You shut your fucking mouth. All right. I have it here.
Actually, I've been playing a lot of Warzone. If y'all want to play some rounds of Warzone, hit my line. Single woman only. You already know how it goes. That's how it goes.
Hey, Ro, this reminds me. Your computer is Easter, so your computer kind of rose after 3 months. I mean,
once again, he has risen. There it is. That's my newest soundbite, man. Gotta love The Rock. Brad, you guys can hear it, right?
nah.
No?
Nope.
No.
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Come on.
Y'all could hear.
Oh wait, I heard it. I heard it.
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything. I'm just.
I'm going deaf.
Wait, have you guys not been able to hear any of like the music that I've been playing?
No.
What the hell?
You know what?
That's
Live show. We're going freestyling on this shit, bro.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties, but we're gonna ride out the wave. You know how it goes. You know the flow.
that sucks. Come on, man.
Maybe you need to figure that one out.
Yeah, this whole
Maybe
time.
we need more time out of the show, though. Let's boot him.
Wait, but you were able to hear it last week when we were doing
Push
the
me
guest.
over. Just push me over.
Hold on. But we were able to hear when we were doing guess the soundbite with Shane, right?
Obviously, this time.
Yeah. We heard all the previous shows, everything.
Oh, well, hold on. Maybe I just got to reconnect it. All right.
Hey, this is the live show for a reason.
Can you hear that?
Nope.
I'm playing the snore.
No. Is it? Do you have it like up in volume? Is it muted?
It's not muted at all. It's everything's working correctly.
I'm not hearing. Eric's not hearing it. It's on your end.
Mm-hmm. Pay your bills, son. Pay your
Christ.
bills.
Whatever. It was. Hold on. I'll just. The soundbite is this.
This is what we need a shorter commercial break for.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why we need a short
How's your dog?
commercial.
How's your dog?
Oh, they're both good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, no problem. Did they like the little care package I sent them? Just say yes.
Sure.
Just say yes.
Sure, Eric. They've loved it. Whatever you
Thank you.
said.
Thank
Can
you.
you hear it when I play from my computer?
Nope.
No.
And the computer has fallen again.
Boom, boom, boom.
I don't know what's going on, man. It was the rock shut up bitch. It's called a.
Well, now you gotta fix it.
Come
I
on.
know.
You know, this
bro.
this might be why we should like test things early.
Pretty much because right now it's just us going through technical difficulties. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it's you going through technical difficulties and me and Eric having a good time.
Don't put us in that shit. Kind of rude. I pay my bills.
I don't know what's going on. I guess we'll just look at it during the commercial break. But what's it called? Yeah, man. This is week 3 or week 4 of quarantine. I don't remember. And we're what's it called?
Shut up, bitch.
Got it.
Yeah.
Now it played.
What?
It played.
That's weird because I've been playing like 5 fucking times.
Yeah, the shut up bitch just in my ears.
Was it Eric who played the video or something?
I don't know.
The fuck?
I don't know. Whatever. I hope it. What's it called? I'm not doing it.
I mean, at
anymore.
least that's one way to do it.
Dude, is this thing like on a delay or something?
What the fuck is happening, bro?
But it's gonna play for a while now, you know.
Bro, figure your shit out.
Shut up, bitch.
I don't know
What is going on?
Bro, what the hell, bro?
I don't know. It's gonna keep
Do you
playing,
not pay your
bro.
bills? Do you not pay your bills?
I mean, or you know, somebody's just telling you to shut up, bitch.
I have no idea what's going on, man.
Dude, what the hell?
Uh,
Shut up, bitch.
Ah.
Oh, it's Eric. Oh, it's Eric.
Okay,
Whatever.
let's get back on track, boys.
All right, whatever. I was like, what the hell, man? What's going on? But yeah, dude. Anything like Brad? I know you've been watching the good old the Westworld, and I listened to the track you sent me. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
The
Where
Wicked
they
Game.
the weekend?
Yeah. Eric, did you listen to it?
No, I did not because Brad doesn't send me anything nowadays.
Dude, it's because Brad. Just remember when Brad just thumbs up to you about the what's it called about the podcast.
It's okay. I don't cry. I've been watching Demon Slayer.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch.
I love that video.
That's how God got me. That's how God got me.
That's Brad. That's Brad. But Eric has recently gotten back into the anime. I don't know why.
What have you been watching?
We know why, but we're not gonna say that on live. I've
His
been
side
watching.
piece has gotten him into what's it called?
You say what
Into
now? What you say?
your side piece.
Stop saying. Don't say it like that.
Yeah, what she watches this, damn it.
The Demon Slayer.
I would.
Mm.
If she watches us, then she's definitely not the type of girl that should be with Eric. I'll tell you right now.
Why do you say that with such a straight face?
Because this show is terrible.
And you mean a girl with good taste?
You're a girl with good taste.
The show's so bad. Why does anybody even watch it? Why do we do this?
I'm still loving that comment of this is about Last of Us.
About 2 minutes of it. Yeah.
About 2 minutes of it, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to Alex Almeida for giving us this new this newish overlay. So thank you so much for that. And you came through with it. And Eric, I need you to stop with that, man. Whatever. I hate that I can't see the word. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, we got a new overlay. We also got another one, but it completely cuts out Eric. And that's funny though, but it completely cuts him out. What's that?
Is that a fat ass?
Brad sent me this, and I'm still unsure what it is. By the way, for the people who are what's it called? Who are purely audio listeners, Brad is holding up a picture of a man holding another man's ass.
And that's how we're going into detail on it.
I mean,
we're going on detail. It looks like it's a 5-inch overlay with a 2-inch overbite. No, that's an underbite. Just
is a what?
It's a what?
Whatever.
It's a who?
It's a who?
Did y'all see this video?
No.
Oh yeah. I just sent that to Ro.
No, we're not talking about that video. Okay. No, we're not.
And we just got demonetized.
We got demonetized. I'm muting you guys. We're not. I do not want to do it.
I just had to switch. Switch.
I know.
This video can't make no money. Shit.
Hey, Brad.
Yes, sir.
Do you somehow find yourself into Tory Lane's Instagram Live quarantine radio?
I have not watched that.
Oh my God.
It's not me recommending it because I know you're a married man and whatnot, but find your way into one of those lives.
I'll take the hint. Thank you.
Not me saying don't watch it. Absolutely don't watch it, Bradley.
Stop being a bitch and say that Alexis Texas showed her ass on it.
Hey.
Oh, hell yeah, she showed her ass.
Well, yeah, it's Alexis, Texas.
Yeah, Alexis Texas is also racist, so
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what Bradley came up on, right? In your 20s?
Yeah.
No, I believe Bradley came up on what's it called on Victorian nude art.
You know, I'm not that old for Debbie Does Dallas role.
He was part of the generation where you showed just a bit of ankle.
No behind the green door for me. A little before my time.
Behind the top.
Brad, I want to put it into context. When were you in your 20s? Like what decade?
1940s?
No, 2008, 2009.
You're such a liar. It was actually in the 1800s that he was in his 20s, Eric.
Oh shit!
Indubitably, yes. Yes.
He takes out the kind of
Indubitably. Let me smoke my pipe tobacco. Yes.
Yeah, you're stupid as shit, man. By the way, I hope the problem with this is not that my thing isn't working. Is that the mixer's just not?
Yeah, we're pretty sure it's because your thing isn't working.
Okay, I hope my professor's not watching this, but Raul helped me get 100 in my homework last night.
I think everyone has helped you with your homework, Eric, at one time or another.
I hate school.
And it's not even open right now.
Oh god damn it! I can't even go to school and I hate school, bro.
Why that wasn't working, Brad? I'm so sorry for everybody. I'm so sorry for everybody who was listening to this podcast on my webcam's microphone. That must have been terrible. That must have been terrible.
Turn the game knob on, bro.
21 minutes of, I don't even know if there was any audio from them coming in. Hold, I gotta.
Oh my god!
We're going to commercial break right now.
No.
We're going to commercial break. I hope everybody.
So it's just been 20 minutes of us talking with us muted?
What was going on with Jabril and I in that one episode?
God damn.
God.
Eric, what happened to your brother at a young age? Can you explain?
Hold on. I'm going to check this. In the meantime, everybody, will you have an early commercial break? Hey, I'm Rolando Mendoza, and this is
Jabril Newton.
And we are the hosts of High Flyer Radio. And finally, pro wrestling has come back to the Nerdcore podcast feed in the form of a show hosted by Jabril and I. And we talk about everything and anything in the pro wrestling world on Mondays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Nothing's off limits. Whatever you guys want to talk about, it is from AEW to SmackDown to Raw to NXT. Nothing's off the table. We can talk about it.
We're going to talk all about it. And if you can get it a day early, you should go to the www.patreon.com/thenerdcore and pledge to the tiers on there so you can get this show and a lot of shows days early before anybody else gets to hear it. But enough talking about it. We'll go ahead and see you there at the Squared Circle. Oh, yeah. Don't tap out. Tune in.
Hey, it's Ashley from the Gamer Core. You may remember me from such episodes as Big Screen Mess, Many More Platforms, and Brad Can Read. Tune in weekly as I blab with my co-hosts Raul the Nerdy Chicano and Brad the Random Germ about the latest news in gaming and gush over what we're playing at the moment. Oh yeah, and we got the deals too. Keep up with the latest deals in gaming and what's happening as I mediate Brad and Raul fighting like a married couple. Will Death Stranding ever come out? Will Cyberpunk 2077 live up to the hype? Is a next gen worth a $500 console price tag? And has there ever been a movie adaptation of a video game that's been done right? It's all on the Gamer Core podcast, everywhere where podcasts are.
Hey everyone, my name is Raul, the Nerdy Chicano, and I am the host of The Impaired Files. The Impaired Files is an interview show brought to you every Thursday on the Nerdcore podcast feed. And I interview people such as filmmakers, content creators on YouTube, and podcasters like Colton Geschwander. And if you want to listen to that early, a whole week early, all you got to do is go to the Patreon and pledge to the $1 tier. And if you want to listen to it with the general public, then go to Nerdcore podcast feed on anchor.fm/the Nerdcore. And the case is closed, but it's not classified. See you guys there.
Hey guys, this is Brad, aka Young Yoda. Raul said I had to make an ad, so that's what I'm doing. It's supposed to be for Unstructured, but as you guys know, you can freaking catch me everywhere when it comes to this podcast feed. You can find me on the Nerd Cores, on Gamer Cores, on Nerdy Chicanos sometimes when I get lost. But for this particular one, I want you guys to go check out Unstructured. The Raul gave me free reign to do whatever I want to do. I don't know what he was thinking. So go hear me talk about LeBron James and Taco Tuesday, vaping, so many other freaking weird topics that chimichangas, that's a good one. Shout out to Deadpool. And yeah, I guess this is the end of the ad. So if you guys want to find me, you can find me all over the place on this podcast feed. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I love you all. And nerd up.
Hello, 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 guys and gals, and you're listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore. I am your host, Daniela Nunez, and along with my amazing co-host, Ashley Garcia, we discuss many things like social impact, pop culture, political realms, and any controversy surrounding the Nerdverse. Tune in and listen to us bi-weekly on the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we will love to chat and hear your thoughts on our wonderful show. And thank you again for listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore.
What's up, everybody? It is me, Raul, and I'm one of the hosts of the Nerdy Chicano Show. The Nerdy Chicano Show is a comedic show brought to you by Luis and myself, and it comes to you all every Sunday on the Nerdcore podcast feed. You can catch it a day early by becoming a Patreon and supporting us at the $1 tier. And I don't really know how to explain this show other than it's fun. We get to talk about whatever we want, and it helps you move on in the week. So if you want to catch the Nerdy Chicano Show every Sunday at 8 a.m. All you got to do is go to anchor.fm/thenerdcore, and we'll see you there, baby. Hey, everyone, I'm Raul.
And I'm Brad.
And we're the hosts of the Nerdcore Podcast, the podcast that talks that nerd. Not on this ad, right? And we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. On the Mondays, we talk the news. That's the box office, the news of the week, and your trailer talk if there is any. And on Tuesday, we have our theme review. And on Saturday, you have a Saturday morning review, usually movies that have come out in the week or anything we want to talk about. Right, Brett?
Exactly. Whatever we want to talk about, this is our show. If you don't like it, then you don't have to listen.
We're the flagship show of the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we can be found everywhere you can listen to podcasts like Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. So if you want to talk that nerd stuff with us every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, make sure you tune in. And Brad?
Young Yoda out.
That's just great. All right, we're back. What's it called? I'm so sorry for the 21 minutes of my webcam audio, guys, but everything was good. You guys are coming out, and yeah. I know you guys are pretending to be muted, but you're not. Yep. I'm back into play. So
Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
So I have new ones. I have
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Did you just see Eric like do a Naruto zoom, like a Dragon Ball Z, like boom boom, Goku over here, boom boom.
No. I'm just dumbfounded that I didn't check my audio settings because I thought it was the same ones as always. And
We're not dumbfounded at all.
this is just the way this goes, right? It's just the way this goes.
This is just how the Nerdcore operates.
Yep. And this is why I say, Eric, if any girl likes this show, she's not the one for you, man.
He has a drinking problem.
If she likes the main show,
I do too, so what about it?
But if anybody says this is their favorite show that we do, they're probably just as dumb as we are. And
Maybe.
Maybe.
I also have this one. I cut this.
I would like to
Play it again.
I would like to see the baby.
It's my favorite.
I would like to see the baby.
You want to see the baby?
It's just simple. I would like no, Eric, no.
Don't punch the baby. No.
That's just
wow. Well, we're on Twitch now, apparently.
What were you doing during the commercial break that Eric wanted to know if I was listening?
What?
You said
I heard the what's it called? The Westworld the weekend cover. That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, when
good.
that played during the scene for the show, it like fit perfectly.
Yeah, dude, that
liked
Westworld
it.
intro is just amazing.
Oh,
What
you that's one of those I won't skip. I won't skip the intro on
it's like
those.
Game of Thrones. It's the same. It's the same composer, but
Yeah.
he's incredible, bro. Just that.
I mean, in season 2, he did the cover Heart Shaped Box by Nirvana.
Yeah.
So which amazing. I mean,
I love Ramin Djawadi. He's one of the most amazing composers, and he's incredible. All his themes are amazing. Eric, did you ask what is Westworld?
Yeah.
Whew. You got like an hour because Brad.
Season 1 not as confusing as season 2, and season 2 more confusing than everything. Season 3 not as confusing as everything else.
I challenge you to watch that.
You know how my brain works? Do you know how that works, bro?
I mean, you're gonna have. I mean, one watch of season 2 is not enough for a normal person. I mean, unless your like brain levels are like up here, just one watch of season 2 is not enough to understand what the fuck happened.
Look, man, I barely got into a state school. Okay.
Then Eric, I'm afraid to say this show is not for you, sir.
I just barely made it in, guys. Like, I'm just back here.
Like we say it in the hood, de panzazo, cuz.
I mean, bro, you've watched at least one episode.
You don't get that voice out of my face, bitch.
Again, at least you've watched at least one episode of season 3, right?
Yes, amazing.
Far easier to follow than anything in season 2 so far.
100%. 100%.
But what's it about? Like, y'all are talking all this shit and then y'all don't even say nothing about it.
Are we
What's it
seriously
about?
trying to pitch you Westworld here?
Yes, why not? Do y'all got anything better to talk about?
Absolutely not.
Do you know how Blade Runner with the replicants?
He's never seen Blade Runner.
Oh God! How are we supposed to
explain it like a real man?
Ow! I don't know how to do this without sounding.
Have you seen iRobot?
Nope.
Yes, you have.
Will Smith?
I have.
Yeah, I've watched it.
Click? Yeah, I've seen Click.
No,
no.
So basically, the ultra rich people have created a world that's like a simulation that they bring in more of their rich friends to go into, and this has robots with some form of consciousness. In the first season, they live inside of like an actual Western world with cowboys and shit. And that's as much as I can tell you because I just don't know how.
I don't want to. Because if we go into deeper,
we're talking about Delaware.
What?
So Delaware, rich people with more rich people inside of rich people.
No, because the robots aren't rich.
Okay.
So think of it as Disneyland where you get to fuck everything.
Hey, okay.
Where you get to fuck and murder everything. That's really what Westworld is, kind of the basic premise.
Okay. But what about the rich people?
Well, the rich people are the only ones who can afford to go to this Disneyland.
Yeah, they're the only ones who can afford to murder and fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I fuck with that.
That's where it starts, and we can't really get into more detail than that. I mean, that's kind of a horrible way to go into what Westworld is, but that's the basic premise at the very start.
I challenge anybody who's listening to this podcast or this video and put in the comments a better way to explain Westworld, because I don't know how to explain it.
Well, without spoiling it. I mean, that's the hard part. Like, we could go into more depth on what it is, but that would just spoil the whole thing.
Yeah, and I just noticed at the beginning of the video, I didn't actually play the the thing.
Oh, do you want to go back and do you want?
Hell no, that's what
do you want to hit it right here? Just play it.
You want to hit it right here?
Hey.
Let's talk that nerd shit.
The show's been off the cuff since the beginning, man. This show's been off the cuff. Look, man.
Oh, that's because
I
you were
wanted to
you were
talk to
putting your
Oprah.
sound through fucking webcam.
First of all, this has been a terrible news week.
Yeah, that's why we didn't record yesterday.
We're in a fucking pandemic. Oh, think we got time for news?
It's just like look,
News today, we're still surviving.
news for today. We're still surviving. This movie got delayed, and AMC is almost filing for bankruptcy. Tell me something.
And we're opening up for business.
My God, dude, it's like, what is there else to cover that's not Corona, related? And the only thing else was there's a Robin Hood live action CGI version coming soon from Carlos Lopez Estrada, which would have been just 5 minutes of me saying, I really don't care about this movie, but congrats to Carlos
What?
Lopez Estrada.
Wait,
What are you talking about?
So there is a live action Disney remake that's going to be hybrid CGI and live action of Robin Hood.
Another fucking Robin Hood movie?
Exactly.
I'm telling you, the only Robin Hood movie that ever worked was that 1973 Disney movie and Robin Hood Men in Tights. Only two movies ever worked.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we would have said. It would not have even been like 5 minutes of this, dude.
Yeah.
But I decided to pick a topic today that I guess we can talk about because what's it called? It's really relevant.
I mean, but has Eric? Have you been playing any video games lately?
Yeah, Warzone.
Oh, there you go.
Just Warzone, really.
I just want to get that because that's what the fuck I've been doing this whole time. Is I've actually been able to play Animal Crossing and Final Fantasy IX.
Now, Brad, Final Fantasy VII Remake came out. Did you pick that up?
I have not picked that up yet because I am just glued to Final Fantasy IX right now.
Okay, I might just want to pick up Final Fantasy VII Remake, but then again, with what
I'm kind of wanting to wait till the price goes down. But like I picked up Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, like the original 7, because Nintendo Switch was having a killer deal last weekend where everything was like $10.
Switch.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
one. Yes.
Makes a lot of sense.
Eric, did you know that Brad actually has Call of Duty Modern Warfare and he can play Warzone with us? He just refuses to play it.
Well, it's because I'm playing Animal Crossing right now. And
Also,
Final Fantasy 9.
There's got to be like 100 gigabyte update waiting for you.
Plus, you know, at my age, I'm just not quick enough. Like, I'm just gonna be bad for the team.
But that's not the point. The point is about having fun. The game is fun.
Have you ever played Fortnite? Have you ever played like any kind of battle royale? It's not fun. It ends up with the team. It ends up with the team yelling at me because I was too slow to react, and it's just like I'm just gonna go Animal Crossing and play crazy.
It's a fun game. What are you talking about? It's a fun game. If you suck, you suck.
That's why I never got into Apex.
That's what I'm here for.
Bro, we played Fortnite and we got the second place, you and I.
One time, like the first time. Somehow.
Yeah, it still wasn't bad. Eric, what's in that cup?
Lean, bitch.
Agua de Sandia.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Jolly Rancher.
Well, Jolly...
wait. That looked like salsa. What the fuck is going on?
That's nasty.
And with a little bit yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's a michelada, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a agua de Sandia, deadass.
Oh my god, man.
Drink 2, drink 3, drink 4.
I'm just glad
but
we
yeah,
figured all that.
I also tried teaching myself how to use Ableton.
What?
A music production software.
Oh god.
But it's very hard, and it's not as easy as it seems. So I gave up.
I will. I actually have a funny story. So the Nintendo Switch has a game. It's not really a game, but it's a studio. It's made by Korg, and it's like its own little studio with everything in it. And it's pretty fun. Raul got from someone the show music for, I forget which one he got it for.
Impaired Files, the
she created it on that. So that studio is actually really easy to use, Eric. If you want to look into that. I think it's on the computer too.
Korg?
Yeah, if you look up the KORG, it should have an app. I think it's like $30 or $40.
Because I'm saving up money to buy one because I not to get very personal and whatnot. But I want to teach myself how to produce music, right? Because I feel
Just
like
want to teach yourself how to play the accordion.
I also want to do that, but that's on a back step right now. But yeah, I don't know if I want to save up $300 to buy Logic Pro X or whatever the hell it's called for the Mac, because it's a much more sophisticated GarageBand, and I already know how to use GarageBand.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but Ableton's like really fucking confusing. But I don't know.
Yeah, try the go look at the Korg one. That one very user friendly.
I'll use Korg.
Korg.
I'll look at it. Korg. Brought the Nerdcore
Korg.
live show brought to you by Korg.
Hmm.
Thank you, Korg.
I hate.
I mean, if we got a sponsorship from Korg, that dude, we hit big time.
I mean, our music is made on Korg. What's it called? Thank you to Circuit Bird.
We make everything on Korg.
Everything.
Korg just got a new user right now. I am about to jump off the Nerdcore live show and buy a Korg software and start using Korg. So if you want to sponsor us, but yeah, let me know, Korg. Hit my emails at yeah.
Well, get it, girl.
All right, $500 sponsorship.
Let's go ahead and
there's a link for you, Eric, in the private.
Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and
appreciate it. Thank you.
So what's it called? I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the article so we can actually read it together, y'all, because I like doing that with y'all.
Get it, girl.
This is gonna actually take up a good amount of time of us talking, and it should be interesting here. We got a ESPN article here because somebody has opened their mouth, and that is none other than the good old Ronda Rousey. I don't know what's copyright when it comes to showing video, so I'm gonna pause that. Thank you.
I mean, that was kind of cool, though.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Wait, is she still in WWE?
Who?
Ronda Rousey.
Does she still have a contract with them?
She still has a contract. Yes, I believe so.
Does she still fight and shit?
No, she is currently taking time off for her family, which is understandable. Okay, let's go ahead and put that first out there. I don't mind that Ronda is spending time with her family. I don't mind that at all. I want to just talk about what this possibly means. So
I just have a question, Raul.
Yes.
Why are we talking about Ronda Rousey and not Orange Cassidy? Because Orange Cassidy is the only thing that matters in the world of wrestling.
Exactly. But this is.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to school Eric. We're gonna have to send him some videos.
All right. Ronda Rousey says relationship with fans are part of reason for leaving WWE. Of course, right?
She has a relationship with a fan?
No.
Onlyfans.com.
Let's go ahead and read. Guys, can we please stop? We're gonna read this. Ronda Rousey says her relationship with fans played a part in the decision to walk away with WWE. What am I doing it for? I'm not being able to spend my time and my energy on my family, but instead spending my time and my energy on a bunch of fucking ungrateful fans who don't even appreciate me, Rousey said on an interview on Wild Ride with Steve-O that was, posted on YouTube. Posted to YouTube on Thursday.
First off, before you go any further, so this was an interview with the one and only jackass's Steve-O.
Yep.
Yep. So this is going to get good, basically what you're saying.
Rousey had previously said that if she does return to WWE, it would be a part-time participant, and explained just how grueling the schedule was for her. I wasn't even home when I was home, Rousey said, of a schedule that required her to be on the road 200 days a year, which basically I was basically just trying to recover enough to be able to get to the next stint of being gone. People think you're only wrestling as much as you see on TV, but they don't realize that there's 3 or 4 days of live shows during the week. If I looked at all the live shows, I was only home a day and a half a week. It was just not worth it for my family. Still, Rousey expressed her love for the job, though not the fans. I love performing. I love the girls. I love being out there. But at the end of the day, I was like, fuck these fans, dude. My family loves me and they appreciate me, and I want my energy to go into them, Rousey said. So that was the decision at the end of the day. It's like, hey, girls, love what you're doing. I'm going to try to take all my momentum and push you guys as far as I can. Fly, little birds. Fly. I'm going fucking home. And that was basically it. Rousey, 33, said if she does return to WWE, it will be in a part-time, right? No, I'll never be full-time again. over 200 days a year on the road like that ever again. She said I needed to do it in order to learn and get immersed into it and really understand what's going on. So, but it's just not my lifestyle. It's not the lifestyle for me. Before joining the WWE in 2018, Rousey compiled a 12-2-0 record in the UFC. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about that shit. So
What was
yeah.
what was her contract for? Like, do you know the specifics of her contract?
I have no idea, but I mean, she main evented WrestleMania. They were the last WrestleMania 32, man. Not 32. I'm sorry. 30, 35, 30, 34. The women's main event, bro. They were closing match. It was Becky, her, and Charlotte. So,
but like going forward, like what was she supposed to be doing? Like full time?
Supposed to be full time. I don't know, man. Probably part time because obviously she was gonna want to be with her family. So, first of all, if you want my opinion, this is all a work. She's gonna come back because the women from WWE have been replying to this tweet online, saying like, next time Ronda steps into the ring, I'm gonna knock that bitch out. They're saying that and saying that, oh, this is fake and stuff. And they were talking about like their injuries and stuff. And I wanted to point out some stuff. I don't fault Ronda for wanting to spend time with her family. I think
that's a job, bro. Like you have a.
I think that's courageous of her.
I mean, did she not understand like for the previous 50 years that wrestling's been around and live? That's the schedule. Like every day.
Like not even like go past like wrestling, right? That's the schedule of a performer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you're performing and you're on a tour, that's 200 days a year.
I mean, if you don't want to do that, then stay in the MMA and
And I also had seen something about Ronda like calling it fake and whatnot, and talking
about,
you can get into like 300 fights a year, and you're not gonna feel it, but you can get into 300 like MMA fights, and you're not fighting 300 fights.
No,
in the MMA a year.
She had a record of 12-2. She did 14 fights in however many years she was in there.
Yeah. Like you're doing 300 fights a year for WWE, right? Obviously it's fake. Obviously, you don't take hits, but obviously your body's hitting the floor. Obviously you still gotta put in time.
I think we've seen that from just wrestling in itself. It's a wear and tear on the body. It causes people to have and get addicted to prescription drugs, other drugs. It's a hard lifestyle.
Look at Jake the Snake, man. Look at Jake the Snake. What it did to his voice, what it did to his body. The man can't walk properly.
I mean, that's most anyone from WWE. Look at Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. I mean, same thing.
I might be speaking on my ass. But MMA fighters, they don't have to take drugs on top of drugs on top of drugs on top of drugs every day, right? Or am I wrong?
I mean, I don't.
It depends on the MMA fighter, I'm sure. Let's not mention John Jones.
I mean, no, but because of the job.
Right? And I mean, most performers are either taking alcohol, drugs, or both.
Yeah, look, I don't know. I don't know the.
You don't take painkillers, nerve killers, nerve sensors, whatever the fuck, right? I'm not a science guy, but you don't take painkiller after painkiller after painkiller.
Not week after week after week. No, I wouldn't imagine so.
On a daily basis.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, I don't know the sport that well. Like I said, I understand what she said. Yes, if you did 300 fights, MMA fights in real life,
you wouldn't be able to speak.
Bro, you're not gonna
be a puddle.
Live.
By the way, that's what I wanted to clear up. It's true what she said about that. That statement was true. Yes, obviously, anybody with a working brain knows that's right. But what's it called? I think that it's just, to me, the whole idea of like calling it fake when it is a combat sport. It is a contact sport. Like your body is hitting that mat, no matter how much padding there is. When you fall off and you hit that mat, there's ways that you need to make sure that you take those bumps. So that way they don't cause real terrible damage on you.
Well, and
a very comfortable bed, but I'd be hit like.
Oh, don't go there! Don't go there!
And statistically, if you look at it, the lifespans of wrestlers are far shorter than any other professional athlete.
Exactly.
Except for
Like way shorter.
Now this, like I said, I sent you that interview with Becky, and Becky said like, so, most of us full time, like we spend nights in hotels. We know hotels more than we know our actual homes.
Yeah.
Like
that's the job.
That is the job.
Performer, bro. Like it's, and Ronda has to like quit talking like she didn't notice going into it. Like
no, of course not. Especially when she was very what's called a big fan of Roddy Piper. Piper knew that lifestyle as well. Rest in peace, the Hot Rod. Constantly on the road, having to take those bumps, and it's to me, I think that yes, wrestling fans are some of the worst fans ever. They're terrible, absolutely terrible. But you're doing this, and we don't know if you're coming back yet. Like for you to spit in the face of fans, the fans that you need to win over when you come back, that's not going to help you be over. It's not. Like, unless she's coming back with heel, which
if she's doing that, then I mean, if she comes back, it's for the bag.
She just at this time, unless you're saying this is a work, she sounds entitled.
To me, this is a work. This is 100% a work because one, there's nobody right now who I think is gonna challenge Becky really fast. That is gonna get to the title right now. There's either two situations right now. Ronda comes back, challenges Becky for the title at Money in the Bank, or Ronda comes back, puts herself in the ladder match, she wins Money in the Bank. What this is going towards. Even though to me, I think once again we are getting into the same old thing. This is the Lesnar treatment. Ex-MMA star comes back, part-time, gets the title. We don't see the title for at least a good 3 months until the next Big 4 pay-per-view, SummerSlam, and then we're there. We see him every now and then, but it's when you can be obviously giving this shot to somebody like Bianca Belair, who is really, really talented, and the crowd is hot for her right now. The people are hot for her and want her. But guess what? I think this is going to lead to Ronda coming back and taking the title and doing the whole part-time gig.
Well, we know how WWE operates. The storylines are shit.
Of course. I mean, what's it called? Goldberg treatment is a Lesnar treatment.
I mean, why did Bray Wyatt / The Fiend have to lose the title? There was no reason.
Once again, no reason. There's no reason for it.
I mean, although the John Cena match, that was legit. That was one of the best things I've seen in wrestling in a while.
And it's interesting because what's it called? So Tony replied, and he was like, from the outside looking in, it looks like Vince is not doing that great these days, and it's like, they should be pushing young blood. And this is a conversation that even Erick, when he was super into it in 2013, is a conversation he was having. Like they should be pushing the young stars. And 7 years later, it hasn't happened. So yes, I think this is a work. We're being worked real hard, and when Ronda comes back, she's gonna get booed the hell to hell, man. She's gonna get booed. What?
Does Roman Reigns still have cancer?
No, dude.
No, he just has because of cancer. He has an immune deficiency.
Yeah.
So he's not wrestling.
He's not wrestling right now because of all this coronavirus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how he asked it like if he was on the verge of tears, though. That's why I laughed. I was like, why the hell did you...
Well, he doesn't have cancer as far as I know. He only staying at home because of the immune deficiency that comes with having cancer and going through treatments for cancer.
Yeah. So he's home. That's why.
Although I much would have rather had Roman Reigns get the title than Braun Strowman.
Yeah, I don't know.
Braun Strowman has the title?
Yeah, bro. So Braun Strowman...
the homie that was running with Bray Wyatt back in the day?
Yes.
Which may lead to a storyline, but I don't think WWE is that smart.
I think WWE is done with the family, bro. I don't think they ever do it that much.
Well, we had one already go to AEW.
Yeah, and Erick Rowan is bringing around a freak. Erick Rowan has a what's it called, a cage with like something in it. I can't remember what it was, but it was so dumb, bro. Like Erick Rowan.
Who's the ginger?
That's Erick Rowan.
Okay, and the other one?
Luke Harper. Luke Harper is in WWE now under the name Brody Lee.
Okay, so who's Braun Strowman?
Big guy.
Big guy.
Motherfucker.
Hold on, let me Google.
He big.
He was the big boy, tall boy.
Oh shit! Yeah. I remember this, homie. Yeah.
So he randomly got the
He had
title.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep. And
Although you know
Right
he's gonna lose that within a month.
and Drew McIntyre has the title as the WWE title.
Okay, but wasn't he getting pushed like a long time ago?
Ooh, Drew?
Yeah.
You remember when he got introduced as a chosen one, right?
Yeah. Back in the day.
And then he got fired. Like he got released. He went to TNA. He did all the independent. He came back. He what's it called? He basically just surfed along. They had him do WrestleMania match against Roman, and he got the Intercontinental title and all that stuff, but he never got to the world title. And then he won the Royal Rumble at Houston, and then he won the title from Brock at this WrestleMania. Which, by the way, I liked WrestleMania this year. It was actually pretty good. It's weird watching WrestleMania without the crowd. It's just really, really weird.
And they really shouldn't have matches that involve Bowflexes.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Somebody didn't think that one through.
Wait, what?
Harry, did you get to watch the Dark Side of the Ring?
Oh no, I have not.
Oh,
I'm in the middle of watching Demon Slayer, so that will have to wait.
It's an hour documentary. How much time is it going to take?
Well, that's hard hitting. You got to be in the right mindset for that.
I'm on a schedule. Okay.
I think
I only got so much time until she comes back.
Hey.
Which one, number 1 or number 2?
Oh, don't do that to him. Don't do that to him live.
Don't do that to me.
No.
Dude, I mean,
they're probably not even watching it. So number 2.
That's what you say until you.
Dude, I'm just gonna pull something out here. Unless you're actually
whoa, keep it in your pants. Don't pull nothing out.
Unless you're together, you're allowed to be with whoever you want, man. So like, you know,
that's true.
Yeah, you don't know what happened. I will hit the chat.
There's never an actual cuffing happening. I think that you should talk to whoever the hell you want to talk to.
Look, man, this is not a therapy session, okay? I have my reasonings for not being open with this shit, okay?
I do have a question though. Actually, no, I'm not going to go there because
no, go there.
No, I'm not going to go there.
Go.
I am. I am not of the right ethnicity to ask that question.
Okay.
Raul might know the question I want to ask, but I'm not going there.
Send it in the private chat.
Is it normal for Mexicans to have 2 girls at the same time? Apparently.
Yes, they are.
Oh, that's why.
I only go for
That's why.
What's wrong with asking, are you into Latinas? Yes.
Are they both Latinas?
You're allowed to ask that. I'm not allowed to ask that. But that's the reason he's not saying shit.
Why are you not allowed to? You're not allowed. You're allowed to ask that. The fuck?
I mean, it's kind of on the line though. It's like, are they both Latinas? Because the joke is they'll stab you.
Exactly. That's the point. That's not bad. That's just common sense.
You don't
get a chancla at your head.
Oh my god! But yeah, that's the whole Ronda thing, and I wanted to bring it up. I thought that was a good conversation. But yeah, look, if this is a work, we're being worked. But if it's not, then like it sounds like somebody just didn't really know what they were getting themselves into. And once, like I said, it's okay to want to spend time with your family. I get it. Yes, I mean I really don't get it, but you know.
Well, and it's okay not to want to work a full-time job, I guess.
I mean, but if you sign a contract knowing the schedule,
yeah,
then it's like what.
I mean, maybe she didn't realize how difficult it was going to be, and now she's backtracking, just talking shit on it.
Yeah,
like the thing I don't appreciate is like
you're still under contract. You're still under contract. You still have a job to do, and it's like. I don't know. Maybe I would rate differently, right? But
I mean, and let's face it, WWE really pushed her out of the gate. It wasn't like one of those where she had to work it up there and like do every match. It wasn't one of those, you know. Wasn't like the Miz coming in and nobody knowing who the fuck the Miz was. Him being pushed. He didn't get no push. He just like made a name for himself.
Yeah.
But you're Ronda Rousey coming in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's going to be easier.
Was she a draw? Was she that much of a draw? I mean,
I would say the way they set it up, her and Roddy Piper's kind of outfit pushing her. I would say she got a push.
Well, no. I don't mean that she got a push.
But when you put, I mean, when you take into consideration, you're like, oh, we got Ronda Rousey, and we're gonna. I mean, you don't get Ronda Rousey and be like, oh, we're not gonna push her.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's like every celebrity match, like Mike Tyson match that got pushed.
But I mean, like they got Cain Velasquez, they pushed him, and then he's been nowhere to be found.
I mean, but Ronda should have expected it.
Yeah, should have expected the schedule.
You're such a big name, and you know the schedule of a regular wrestler. So obviously, if you're such a big name, you're gonna get pushed a lot, and obviously they want you at every fucking show. And obviously, you're getting paid like you're gonna be at every fucking show. So I expect you to be at every fucking show. And if you're not at every fucking show, then what the fuck are you on every fucking poster for?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. She got, you know, they pushed her to the moon, bro. They pushed her to the moon. And like I said, wrestling fans are terrible. I get it. They can be some nasty people, but also that crowd knows what they want. And if they're booing you and they don't like what you're doing, chances are it's because they have a reason to.
And that crowd wants Orange Cassidy, damn it.
Yes, sometimes they can be a little bit too much and they don't know what they want. But, you know, I wouldn't call them completely ungrateful because
freshly squeezed.
Because they obviously know how to be grateful for some stuff like Drew. Like that crowd was so on their feet for Drew winning the Raw.
Oh, Kofi Kingston? Like they were behind him 200%.
Yeah, Kofi Mania. So, you know.
I mean, even Bray Wyatt. Like Bray Wyatt and The Fiend, that right now, that to me was the strongest storyline that they had going, and the fans totally bought into it and were behind him.
Yeah. And yeah, I know I've said it on High Flyer Radio, which by the way, the new episode was up this week. We did a whole review for WrestleMania 36 with Andrew Green. It was a lot of fun. I said that Becky, you know, I want to see somebody take the title off Becky. I don't want to see Ronda take the title off Becky. Yeah, Becky's had it for a while, but you know
that's where it's going though. They literally had Goldberg take it off fucking The Fiend.
Yeah.
You don't think they're gonna have Ronda Rousey take it off Becky?
Yeah. And if this isn't a work, then good Lord, is this about to get good? But yeah. But
is it a work? Like, is it not I hope it's a work, right? But like going on Steve-O, like fuck, it's a work, bro. Like go to his YouTube channel, bro. It's got to be a shitty work or it's not a work.
The thing, like the reason why I think it's a work is because all the other wrestlers are commenting on it on social media. You know, it's Nia Jax, it's Alexa Bliss.
I mean,
Lana.
But when you do this like for a living and you're getting paid a lot less than Ronda Rousey, and Ronda Rousey goes out and says that shit, bro, and I mean, people are gonna feel a certain type of way.
Exactly, and we know that some people, you know, their Twitter accounts, they can say fuck it. I mean, Randy Orton's been there before. You know, he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm putting what I want on my Twitter right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's just this whole situation, and I will have to wait and see. But yeah, I personally did not like her comments because I think it comes off as somebody who doesn't love this business. And for somebody who said that she did love this business, for it to now look like she just doesn't appreciate it, I think it's I don't like that. But then again, I mean, I'm just a person with a microphone on the internet, and I don't know really anything that happens in the sport of professional wrestling or know how anything goes down. But
it's beyond that. It's beyond a person who doesn't love the business. It's beyond that. It's about a person who doesn't understand how the world works, right? And how
apparently she didn't understand what she was getting herself into. Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
You have a job to do.
Yep.
You have a job to do. It's like somebody going into a 9 to 5 and being like, I don't want to go to work today. I don't want to go to work today. Like, I don't feel good. I don't get it. Shut the fuck up. Go to work. You got a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Oh, I woke up today and I don't feel good. I'm gonna stay home because I need to catch up on an episode of Westworld. Fuck off. Go to work. You got a job to do. They're paying you for something. You know what I mean?
Well, look, man.
I don't give a rat's ass if you want to spend time with your family. You know what you're yourself into. Go to work.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, what's it called? This has been the live show, man. It's been a lot of fun. And Eric just decided to get in his feelings in that last part.
I mean, is he wrong though?
I'm not.
I mean, if you sign up to go to work, unless you're sick, like you're really sick, like that's what you signed up for.
I'll just say this. I never heard Brock talk about the business like this. And I have my feelings on Brock. And
Brock's Brock though. Like Brock doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't. And I've never heard.
I think after it, Brock probably loves the business
because they pay him good. The fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I love Home Depot because they give me a lot of money.
You don't think they're paying Ronda good though? Ronda's making good money compared to the rest of them.
Exactly. But then that goes into like, do you understand how working a job works, or like, are you used to MMA giving you $10 million to fight
for a match
every 5 months?
I mean, 12-2 record. I don't know if she's fought any matches before that. I'm sure she probably has, but that's her record, and that's what I know. She's fought 14 matches.
But I guess you know what I mean. Like I guess being a contract worker instead of being told here's $5 million for a fight every 5 months.
And this is where we get the difference between the people who work 9 to 5 and entertainers and celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know shit.
No.
All right. Well, that's
9 to 5, and you're like Tory Lanez who says, I just want to get paid every day. Then okay, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Then you better work every day.
Yeah, I mean,
most days.
Most days. Yeah,
right. Yeah. Well, that's been the Nerdcore live show, and it's been a really fun time. As always, Eric, where can I find you?
Erick Menhu on Twitter, so ERICKMEN Who WHO on Twitter, cuz.
All right. And I hope it's been a wonderful time here with everybody else, and I've been having a lot of fun with my friends and my friend and my brother here. As always, you can catch us live tomorrow on the Patreon only for our review of 12 Monkeys. And with that being said, it's been a really fun time. Shout out to everybody on the Patreon. Shout out to everybody who helps the show be possible. And we hope everybody has a wonderful time. As always, stay safe, stay quarantined, practice social distancing. Because even the Easter Bunny, even the Easter Bunny practices it, right, Brett?
Right.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Just love sucking people and then